Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm. It's time for my favorite 40 minutes of the week, Hannibal. This is season 3, episode 9. Last we saw, Will was talking to Hannibal. Jack brought him back into the game. He was out, and they brought me back in. Let's get to it.
Or did you simply toss it into the nearest fire?
I read it, and then I burnt it.
And you came anyway.
I want you to help me, Dr. Lexer.
Yes, I thought so. Are we no longer on a first-name basis? It's something a child would select, isn't it? Is there a child in your life? Well, I gave you a child, if you recall.
What the fuck? He's an asshole.
Let me have the file. An hour, and we can discuss it like old times.
Thank you.
Hannibal's so fucking creepy. Everything he does.
We still help our families when we can. Your family will.
So I remember somebody asking whether he's fucking sincere or manipulating or playing games or something like that. And he says always both. Jesus.
How many people have you killed?
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
We don't get wiser as we get older, Abigail. But we do learn to avoid or raise a certain amount of hell, depending on which we prefer. Abigail Hobbs is dead.
Long live Abigail Hobbs.
Then he did it. Not then, but you get the point. Jesus.
You still with Margot?
Yes. We have a baby. A virgin baby. A son.
Oh no, right. That thing
Good
died
for Margot.
early.
Good for me. I can't.
This is a very shy boy, Will. I would love to meet him.
I'm sure you would.
Grounds. I see floor plans, diagrams of the rooms where death occurred.
What were the yards like?
Big.
This is trippy as balls.
One must show some consideration for the neighbors.
Have you ever seen blood in the moonlight, Will?
Poor fucking Will. She's back. She's got new hair. Or hairstyle, rather.
You're planning something.
Of course he is.
Why wouldn't you be?
How couldn't he be?
Are you suggesting I don't have Will's best interest in my mind?
I'm stating it as fact. I'll take your drawings. I'll take your toilet.
Oh, Lana. She's so dead.
You'll have nothing but indignity.
Don't poke the bear, the cat.
The company of the dead.
So dead. I get what she's trying to do, but not worth the risk to me.
Your father never wished for anything but your happiness.
My father cut my throat.
Out of love.
That wasn't love.
It's not her happiness either. So that's what he imagines. Oh, Jesus, my bad. So that's what he imagines is going on in his head. Not crazy. As I fucking said before. Hannibal's dead on, as per usual. You know, Will thought it first.
Flower between his paws, wrapped in a dish towel, strangled. Son of a bitch. Okay, seems like you're more upset about the cat than you were about the children, but I'm particularly fond if I was stabbed with an ice pick or an awl. Son of a bitch.
I felt compelled to put the victim's pally enough. You came into my hospital room while I was sleeping, flipped back the covers, and snapped a photo of my temporary colostomy bag.
Covered your junk with a black box. A big black box. You're welcome.
Call this murder.
Funny thing about that massacre, not only did Dr. Bloom survive, she got rich. Lecter's living in a lab under her care. What kind of arrangement do you suppose they have?
Complicated.
She's really good.
All psychopaths are narcissists. They love to read about themselves.
Damn. I told you his family's fucking dead. Will can't be happy.
Be total darkness. Can't even wear infrared goggles. They'll give off radiation and cloud the film. I'm happy to do it for you, if you want. Privacy guaranteed.
Thank you for the offer.
Thank you. I take the bus all the time. You don't need to worry about...
I'm not worried. Ride with me. For my pleasure.
Oh, she doesn't have a family.
Trust me. I'm smiling.
That is one of the most uncomfortable scenes maybe in a long while.
Hello, hi. I'm here. And I'll be here whenever you come home.
Jesus, Molly's awesome. Molly's dead as fuck. What? Leave what? I guess you're trying to save lives. I want to give Jack a pass, but Jesus fucking Christ.
You're dressing younger. Have you taken up some sport you enjoy with a new partner? Tennis, maybe?
Jesus.
You've taken up your sport. Yes, I read your note before my office forwarded it to Will.
Ha ha ha.
It would be more honest if you ate his brain right out of his skull.
And you're nothing if not honest.
But don't think you can persuade me to play along with appeals to my intellectual vanity.
I don't think I'll persuade you, Doctor. You'll either play or you won't.
I can listen to him talk forever.
I used to say your face was all scars if you knew how to look. There's always room for a few more.
Jesus.
We have to protect each other in these new lives we create. I want you to go upstairs and wait.
For what?
Hunting with your father was the best time you've ever had. Now you're going to hunt with me.
I feel so many different things about both of them after this. Hannibal's worse than I thought, and I'm not so sure about Abigail.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Lecter. I wanted to tell you that I am delighted that you have taken an interest in me. The great red dragon.
Not here for any of this at all. All right, that was episode 9. Just a bit outside. Pardon me, of season 3 of Hannibal. Where to begin? That chick is dead, ain't she? Blind sister. I want to get prepared for a swerve, but she's more than likely dead. That's a shame. Tooth Fairy is growing on me. Now that we're finding out a little more about him. We knew he had this scar on his mouth, cleft lip, cleft palate, whatever. We knew he believed himself a fucking dragon. We knew he was a serial killer. But this whole speech impediment thing, the way he's kind of uncomfortable about it. I'm not gonna say I like him. Far from it, as a matter of fact. I think murder kind of trumps everything else. But I am interested in him. And last episode, I felt like he was interrupting stuff I was actually trying to watch. If that makes any sense. I think it does. Hannibal grows more and more awful. And quite frankly, I'm not sure because we know who he is, or because he's behind bars, or, not bars, but you know what I mean, or it's meant to be this way. But his methods now seem a lot more transparent. Is he just desperate? A lot of these feel like he's flailing. He's not nearly as slick as he used to be. Could be a combination of all things that you said. Still, he managed to get one up on Jack. He managed to fucking have Will do what he wants. Well, at least what I think he wants. And he got a call from the Tooth Fairy. So maybe he's like Michael Jordan for the last repeat. Not quite what he was, but still the best player in the world. It is what it is. Abigail was in a rough spot. I'm not going to knock that. But she seemed to enjoy that quite a bit. I was led to believe by her during the season finale of 2 that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. She seemed to be with a lot of the shits, quite frankly, with a lot of the shits. And that Hannibal foreshadowing about loving differently, loving like her father, and then cutting her fucking throat. And, oh, Jesus, it's awful. But guess what? Fuck her. Alana Bloom. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. I get she likes Will. I get she's trying to protect Will. She is dead. And if she wasn't dead, well, she is, because Hannibal keeps his promise. He's told you that 100 times. You poking the bear is a bad idea. As in, I dare not do that. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.